Okay, well, we're not gonna have video, we're gonna have audio.
Yeah. I just signed these, George needs these.
Yeah.
Hello, is this working?
Well, it's working for the recording. I can see the thing moving, but it's,
This one is working?
but we're not getting any audio. Well, it's working for the recording, but we're not getting any audio through the
Through
speakers.
the speakers.
Oh, screw it. I'm gonna start recording.
Is the green light on? Yeah, then it's working.
Okay, it's working.
Okay. All right, 6:30, I call the meeting to order. We have no video apparently tonight. Not sure why.
George, this is the first thing.
We have no in-house audio, but I believe we're getting audio on the
There's a copy for you, Carol.
town hall recording.
For you.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is I got bids for the electric and I haven't talked to Kent yet. But 2385 for the electrical panel, and that will leave us with two added places to put a 50 amp and an extra 30 amp 220 circuit in the panel.
Who's gonna do the work?
John Sheridan.
Okay.
John Sheridan. Yes, so he gave us a proposal for that.
Oh, good. Good.
I didn't know you were coming about this, or I would have made you a copy. We have to build a
Little
4x4
small.
post with a piece of plywood on it. So that we can mount everything to this new, for this new panel. To it, so I got a proposal from Bell Tates for that for $212.60. And then we need conduit. Conduit is gonna be about probably 250 feet. 25 pieces, 25 times, so 25 times $30 a piece equals $750.
Jeez. $30 for conduit?
Well, I gotta add elbows and all that other stuff, and you need a metal sweep at the pole, and you need a plastic sweep at the.
You
the
say you
well.
have the lumber
Yeah.
estimated from Belitates, but who's gonna build that?
Who's gonna what?
Is there something that has to be built? You got a Belitates estimate?
I have a Bell-Tates estimate for the materials only.
Okay, who's
I
gonna,
figured Highway could build it for us
Oh,
while they're
good.
digging the trench for
right.
the
Okay.
conduit and setting the conduit for us.
all right, very good, very good.
So plus 750.
Cause I want to tell you, in that last heat wave that we had, we nearly lost one of our trees. In fact, I had to drag that hose over from the church and water the trees for 3 days in a row. I soaked that tree. I think it's gonna be okay now. But it was pretty scary. I didn't, a tree like that would cost us $600 to replace it.
Pete says we can put a generator up to that and get it fired up. He says it's all set to go.
Okay, all right,
Oh.
good,
Cool.
good.
So
Okay.
750 plus 213 plus 2385 equals, so a total of 3348.
Okay, you all had voted 3,000 for that before?
Yep.
Yes,
Okay,
Yeah.
I want to tell you, we will not use all of our Village Green budget. We will cover the extra over the 3,000.
the $348.
Yes,
Okay.
okay, good.
So
Thank
do
you.
we wanna make a motion to get this done now?
Yeah.
Oh, please do.
George, you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. The only thing I haven't talked to Kent yet about digging the hole for the trench for the conduit
Okay.
and then reseeding, but I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And if we tell him it's one of those things we want him to do, I think he'll do it
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be far down. It only has to be 18 inches under the ground.
Yeah,
but,
right.
And then Sheridan will run the wire to the well and get all that hooked up.
Okay.
And it'd be a much better system than what we have over
Yeah.
there, because there's 3 boxes over there now. They're all full. It's a mess. All right, so I'll make the motion to spend the $3,000 we've already budgeted for and $348 coming from Village Green for the proposed hookup of the well on the common.
I'll second. All in favor?
Uh,
I want to thank you all. Goodbye.
okay,
Okay, see you. What's today, 13th? Yeah. At this point, we are going to enter non-public under, we gotta wait for him. Okay, we're missing a party, so we're not gonna enter non-public yet. Under old business, CAC grants, they're gonna set up a forum for September 1st, I think, to discuss all their stuff. Anything on the junkyard license?
yes, me and George Clark went and signed off. So we have to get Carol and sign the paperwork for her and they're all set.
Okay. Next up, appoint Richard Redding as a full member of the ZBA. He has requested this and the ZBA has approved it.
He's been on the ZBA as an alternate
alternate,
since,
Since for a while.
for a while now.
So I move we appoint Richard Redding as a full member of the ZBA, term ending 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, he's appointed.
And our non-public is here.
Okay. We are now going to enter non-public under RSA, if I can find it here, blah, 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 blah. Okay, under RSA 91A32C. Move that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Ken,
Yes.
Bill, yes, George.
Yes.
Yes. We are now in non-public and I'm going to stop the recording. And we'll be back at some point.
Sure, if you want to go in the back room, because I think the Connollys are coming. And
Okay, we have returned to public session. Next up is a solar permit for Anderson on Hadley Highway.
You want to sign this junkyard thing?
Yeah.
Right there, so. But me, George and George.
Yeah, sign that and pass it along.
Non-public.
There you go. And who's got the solar permit app?
George has it now.
Okay. These are set. Set. Yeah, someone there to sign eventually.
Yep, I got a pile over
Howdy.
there too. Good, you?
You're next up as soon as we sign a solar permit. Good timing. Howdy.
No permit.
You're next. Hold your horses. Or cows. Alrighty. So next up is an LUCT warrant for Connolly on Webster, and there's some confusion about this one. Carol, do you have any idea what this is?
It's in the packet, advertised recommendation.
Oh, okay, all right, so fine.
The revow.
Just so they can hear you on the internet thing. We got no the speakers in here aren't working.
Yeah, but it's getting recorded. That's right here, I got it. Oh, 7, oh. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay.
Recommendation.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what it was for. Because you guys have a 79F exemption under the farm stuff. Dum, dum, dum.
Got to tell the letter of recommendation.
This is their finding. So I'll read it. On the townwide update on July 10th, it was discovered that there is new driveway access, which we followed, that led to a large cleared site with several structures, materials, i.e. storage, automobile, truck box, greenhouses, uses that do not qualify to be in current use. Okay, and they're claiming it's 1.5 acres. Got any comment on that one?
Yeah, they've been down there before, the greenhouse, with the growing vegetables, raising chickens, and they're all temporary structure. Plastic covers.
Okay, so what we'll do is,
The automobile was down in this with my wife, and she was working in the greenhouse, which, I don't know, automobile parked down there.
yeah,
We do have a cattle trailer, and we have some farm equipment.
that's farm equipment, so
Yeah,
that,
it's all, everything down is farm related.
Yeah.
The truck box is farm stuff. And everything's been down there even before we did have the cabin that was down there, we took down a number of years ago to get it, so we could put it all, whole thing in current use.
We took down the power and pole.
yep,
Came down, they inspected it all,
Yeah, these guys came down, looked at it.
looked at it, said it's fine.
Yeah.
They're the ones that they could put it all, and it was all in current use.
yeah, they've been, well, you know, they've had a change of people and they've been screwing up a few things. So what we'll do is we'll kick this back to Avatar.
We also have to find out if, because they put another building up a while ago.
That's not on the property.
Right, that's a different
It's not
parcel.
on this property?
No, this is down behind Paul Lansman's down with that.
Yeah,
Falls, keep going down past it.
right.
Behind that. Which is the family, the town out of the other side.
Right.
Anyways, you go down through and it used to go to the old fishing camp down at the Boston, Stanley Haskins lived there. Few other old people before him. And then we tore that down because it was the only thing living there was raccoon or porcupines. Because we didn't want the tax. You know, we couldn't use it. And it has a high tunnel greenhouse, but it has 2 other greenhouses, one we used to grow turkeys and one for broiler chickens. We compost our manure down there and doing it down there for 25, the opening has been there for 25 years. And the big opening is up.
Yeah.
This is full, it used to be like 100 years ago, in sand.
Yeah.
That time. I'm like,
All right. So what we'll do, we'll kick this back to Avatar saying, look, this is farm use. It's covered under 79F and see what they have to say. And we can always say, well, we don't care what you think. We're not.
And we always abate anything, any of those hoop houses or greenhouses
we
or
abate 'em.
any of that. We abate that anyways, so
I'm not-
it won't show up on your bills. Yeah, well, that's what they're.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're taking it out of,
Stand this place.
Right.
Tore it down.
yeah.
Right.
People, you gotta drive through all that to get to this cabin. So, or what used to be the cabin.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Okay, sure.
And I just, you know, the new building is already, that's under the 79F, but that's what you guys got down as commercial farm thing.
Right,
Anyway, it's part of the farm complex.
right.
Okay,
You're talking about the one next to the, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, thank you guys.
sure.
Thank you.
Okay. So Carol,
I'll relay that.
yeah, this property has not changed since its original and it's covered under 79F.
79F.
And the car was just temporary. It was parked there for someone to do some work.
I stopped at the selectman's office this morning and the secretary is wonderful. Just want to let you know. She explained to me, she gave me the paper.
Okay,
Hold on to my back.
yeah, okay,
Explained everything, details. Just want to let you guys know that. okay?
yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay, next up, LUCT for Marsh, and this one actually makes more sense.
Situation, they just updated this covenant, so. They don't know about this, so they're not here to defend anything, so this is the recommendation.
Yeah, I think I knew this was,
And what are they discovering on this property?
so this is where they have all their heavy equipment stored out there in that area.
Yep.
That's not a valid CU use.
Okay. Speaking of that,
Yeah, so three acres they're taking out. So this one looks okay.
Okay, so you want to sign that one?
Yeah, do we want to sign this one?
I think we should ask the lawyer first because that's,
Oh, yeah, good point.
I don't know if we should do this now, wait, or if it has anything to do with any of the
I don't know. I'll pass it.
other stuff going on.
I'll pass it by legal, see what they have to say. Carol,
So
this-
if you pass it by, let me know what he says, and then can I stamp this with your stamp if you say continue?
yeah, so,
Yeah.
I'll move that we approve this contingent upon, legal advice. And if legal says go ahead, then we'll go ahead.
All right, so then you just sign it and I'll just hold it.
Is there a second on that?
I'll second it.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Okay, well, while we're on LUCTs, I mean, we could do this under other business also, but
Okay.
the
You want to sign it? No,
I did.
there's two places you sign both.
Oh,
That's
You
two
sign
separate,
both.
two separate things.
So what's the other business one?
former Hadley property. They've kicked everybody off their
Yeah.
current use land.
Yeah,
And from my understanding, that may change, but right now it hasn't. And I think we should monitor it for another couple of months and see what happens. And if it stays that way, then their tax rate needs to change. Because
Absolutely.
they're not in current, it won't be in current use. It won't be property that's supposed to be able to recreate on, no one can recreate on.
right. And also, I think that's in conservation easement too.
Yes,
And that probably, I mean, that alone, I'm sure the conservation easement gave people rights to ride horses on there. So yeah, I talked to Concom about that a couple of months ago. Let's see what happens. Okay. Got a building permit, barn, Hughes, Stonegate Farm. Interesting, okay.
I changed the pricing on this because their plan shows the building as a skeleton.
Okay,
And then they add 6 inches of plywood and foam. And so in order to make sure we get the square footage like we always do for the outside of the building, there was a discrepancy here. Did they have any problem with that, Carol?
I haven't, usually I just say, this is what you owe and exchange the permit. I haven't told them.
Okay,
yeah, I doubt they'll have any problem with it.
so I just explaining why I changed it because the skeleton itself is what they gave us square footage for.
Okay, yeah,
But
that doesn't, yeah,
It doesn't include the other 6 inches or foot.
yeah, on either
on
end.
both ends of the building and the upstairs
Yep,
as well.
okay,
So I would make a motion to sign this. Everything else has been signed off, I believe, by everybody else.
okay, I'll second. All in favor?
I
Okay.
And if not, contingent upon their signature.
will found it good.
Okay. Catch up with the signing here. I'll continue. Man, if we're hurry, we'll be out of here by 7. We have a charitable exemption renewal for, hold on.
The Historical Society is one.
Yep,
And it says that the they do recommend it be accepted late
okay,
and that we notify them that, it's due and we're not the ones that are supposed to, remind them of when it's due. That's supposed to be done by them.
okay. So I move we approve the charitable exemption for the Historical Society and that they be notified that we are being gracious and accepting this late. Next time, do it on time.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Religious exemption for the Congregational Church. That's,
And this is the same
Yeah.
proposal. It's, they do want us to recommend it be accepted as late and again, notify them that it's not our problem to notify them when it's due. It's their problem to make sure that we have it before it's due. So we'll do the same
yep.
motion, if you want to make a motion for this
Yeah,
one.
I moved the same motion as before, but with the, but for the Congregational Church.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Man, we are cooking here. Any other business we got? If not, we'll do minutes.
That's the Marsh one.
Yeah, here,
Yes.
these all come in.
Anybody have anything with the minutes?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
On page 1, under number 3. Said Willard had previously walked through the property. Take out the 2, Carol. I have a hard time.
You
walking
just
to
walk
them.
there and then, you know, you didn't do anything while you were there. You just walk there.
I did walk the property.
And the only other thing I had on the back under non-public was the last sentence. The board also noted that they will pursue a salary increase for the highway employees. It should just be Harling and Perry.
right,
It should be all of them.
yep.
For highway employees.
Highway employees, yes. Or all highway employees, let's put it that way.
Anybody got anything else?
Motion to accept as amended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anything else?
Just the next meeting, not the next meeting, the meeting after. I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be on vacation and it's gonna be the primary day.
Yeah, so we have to reschedule.
So I'm just saying, if you want me to take the minutes, do it on Monday. Otherwise, I'm on Wednesday for the next 9 days, so.
Okay, do we want to set a meeting date for primary day change? We could either do it the Monday before or do it the week after.
And that is
Well, it wouldn't be the week
September.
after. I won't be back until the following Friday. So I'm gone from the 11th to the 19th.
Okay, so we probably should do it on Monday then, whatever that Monday is.
There's usually not a lot going on Mondays, but sometimes there's a police, but that's usually earlier. The highway, I don't know if you guys are involved in that, but
That's gonna be the second Monday, right? Because the first, this,
it should be the 10th.
The 10th, September 10th?
September tenth is a Tuesday.
Then 9th.
The 9th, okay.
So it'd be the 9th.
Okay, then our select board meeting that was scheduled for the 10th, which happens to be primary day, is now moved to September 9th. Anybody got anything else?
Same time, same bad
Yep,
channel, 6:30.
Same time, same place?
And that is the second Monday. I have a meeting that night. I will reschedule my meeting so I can be here.
Okay. There's nothing else. I'll accept a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We are done. And it's not quite 7. Hallelujah. Good night, everyone.
You gotta sign a few papers here.
Um,